What you manifest, what you experience, and ultimately what you become is not random. It is structured. Your relationships, your income, your success, or even your failure, all of it is supported by an underlying system. OS11 makes that system visible. Understand it, and you gain control. Ignore it, and you remain subject to it.
If your entire reality can collapse and then completely recover without the external world changing at all, then what does that say about where control actually lies? In the first lecture, we established that the kingdom is not a place, but a domain of authority within, and that God functionally refers to a source, that which generates outcomes. And so now the question becomes, where is that source located? The human body is not just biological, it is electrochemical. The brain operates through measurable electrical activity, or EEGs. The heart generates an electromagnetic field, or ECG. And the nervous system transmits bioelectric signals. This is not belief. This is measurement. Your internal state, moment by moment, alters these systems. Stress leads to cortisol rising and rhythms becoming chaotic, whereas regulation leads to coherence, clarity, and precision. This is physiology, and you do not exist in isolation. Emotional states spread, behavior is mirrored, and outcomes are influenced. You do not just experience a state, you actually broadcast it. Consider a breakup. In the moment, you cannot eat, you cannot sleep, you cannot even think clearly. It feels as though your world has literally ended, and your body reflects this. Stress hormones spike, thought loops intensify, your entire system destabilizes. But fast forward 1 year, that same person has no more control over you, and you're no longer in pain. So what changed? Certainly not the external event. Your internal state changed. And when that changed, your entire experience of reality also changed. So now we return to the definition. If God is the source from which outcomes proceed, then your internal state is functioning as the causal engine. It determines what you perceive, how you decide, what you do, and what results follow. That is not mysticism. That is cause and effect. And yet, most people never gain control of this. They remain reactive, emotionally governed, and environmentally controlled. Their kingdom is ungoverned. And when a kingdom loses order, there is no peace, only chaos. And this is where OS11 enters. OS11 is not motivation. It is not theory. It is a structured system designed to do 3 things. 1, expose internal disorder, thought patterns, emotional triggers, and misaligned perception. 2, reestablish internal governance, control of attention, regulation of state, and alignment of thought and action. And 3, convert internal order into external results, better decisions, consistent behavior, and predictable outcomes over time. In other words, OS11 trains you to operate as a deliberate source instead of a reactive subject. It does not promise you comfort. It guarantees transformation, positive or negative. And that's based on how honestly you apply it. So the statement, the God in us, is not mystical. It is the recognition that you are a governing system and capable of influencing reality through internal alignment. So master the kingdom within, and you do not chase outcomes. You become the source from which they come.
Manifestation. It's not a belief system, it's a law system.